Here we go. Welcome to the Future Comedy Show LiveCast. We have special guest, not two-time Lansing Best Comic, but just in, hot off the presses, West Side, three-time Lansing's Best Comic, Nicole Melnyk. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you.
What's up, Michael? I'm happy to be here.
I love how you got the Eminem vibe in there. You're in the car.
Yeah, this is my one shot, my one opportunity.
It looks like we were gonna freestyle that big clit song we got.
We're dropping tonight.
That's what's up, dude. So everybody who's popping in, this is Nicole Melnyk. She's a regular on the Future Comedy Show. Super funny. She just won her three times Lansing's Best Comic. You're not gonna give anybody else a chance, or like what's happening? You're just on their throat. Like people. We got people popping in. 3 stars for you. From Marty there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, the Pat Sievert's just bet on my ass since I won. So one day Lance will go back to his sweet hands. But while I'm in this fucking city, it's mine.
Yeah, I love it. So so if anybody hasn't seen Nicole, she's a great writer. I think she's got good stage presence. 3-time Lansing's Best Comic, and what would people at home what's something that you'd want them to know, like right off the bat when they see you?
Off rip, that my favorite TV show is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh hell yeah! Is that like kind of erotic for you? Do you like, is that like a kind of erotic show?
It wasn't until I like developed into like I feel like I hadn't sexually developed until after I watched the show. Because I've had girlfriends be like, "Do you want to role play Buffy?" And I'd be like, "You don't even fucking know what characters you would be. So, what are you trying to play here?"
That sounds like a fun role play. A little Buffy. Are you the Slayer, or are you getting slayed? That's kind of a.
That's the thing. There are 2 Slayers. That's why it pisses me off to do like sexy Buffy roleplay, because Buffy dies and then the Slayer line continues in another Slayer who's like a bad Slayer. She's like a little bit sexy, and it's like obviously we do those 2, but there's so much TV context.
But like I feel like for a good like lesbian couple, there's got to be like a Slade, and then there's got to be a Slayer. You know, like a top and a bottom to it. You can't be just both. You can't be just chinking your swords against each other. You know,
I feel
like slaying.
I feel like it's different. I feel like maybe if like I feel like that's a boy, that's like a gay boy thing to have like a top and bottom. I feel like all lesbians are all, but not all, because you can't say all, but
they're multi-faceted. There's just no wrong way to do it.
I think sometimes Mike Ball, the Slade, likes to do the slaying. Okay.
Hell yeah, I like that.
Likes to get slayed, man.
Like you say in your act, I'm not gonna put you in a box unless you want to. Is that what you said?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I'm so pumped, dude. I'm so pumped. You won 3-time Lansing's Best Comic, and you're on. I don't know. You're on like so many shows with us coming up. I mean, you're on the Thanksgiving show. You're in Dundee the Saturday with us. Yeah. Then you're doing the New Year's Eve show, which is all for local causes in the Mid-Michigan area. So that's pretty cool that Lansing's coming in and helping out Mid-Michigan, and 100% of those proceeds are going to local causes. So that's what's up. And here we got the dates on the bottom now. There we go. And look at that. Eldon and Shelby Township are sold out. 12-1, 12-2, sold out. So if you want to come see a show, you got to check one of these other. Come up to the Bay City State Theater or the New Year's Eve or the Thanksgiving shows. Oscoda and Midland, Michigan. Nicole will be slaying it. She'll be Buffy slaying it. I feel like sometimes those shows can be a little erotic. I don't mind watching that. Actually, you know what movie I just watched? It was like strange. It's definitely erotic. Everybody knows it. Is Basic Instinct. Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah.
That movie. You think that's like a psychological sex thriller? Like I'm kind of.
It's so sexy. That's so funny that I just imagine you watching.
I love that movie.
Like.
I can't stop myself. I love that when Sharon Tate shows her taco. Oh, Sharon Tate's taco. Oh my god, I hit puberty watching that.
Wild.
That is what happened right there.
TV.
That's what's up. So you're doing your thing. What got you into comedy? Let me see. Zach Bader, anything in Saginaw that I can join in for giggles? if you want to come see a show, Zach, next weekend we'll be in Midland. That'll be the closest to Saginaw that we got within the area. We'll be back in Saginaw sometime. I just got to space out the areas right.
Fucking up Saginaw, dude.
Saginaw, where I'm from, born and raised, Saginaw General. What got you into comedy? Like, what was did you always know, or was it one of those things that came out to you when you watched Buffy? You know?
No, dude, it was so much later in life. I was like fully thought I was gonna be like a novelist, like a fucking like a writer, and then
like Stephen King. What would you write?
Stephen King, James Patterson, all those guys, dude. What's your name? Danielle Steel. Like they all have a genre, and then they master the formula, and then they just will produce like 100 books. And I just assumed eventually I would figure out my formula and just make it incredible.
All erotic vampires.
Dude, it would all be vampires. They would be gay now. That's the only difference between what I read and what I created. But
they get the blood from a different place.
I was in like writing groups, and we were like gonna be like, oh, we're gonna publish an anthology, and it was so hard. And then my friend did stand up, and then I did stand up, and other than like the stage fright associated with it, being funnier is way easier than being a novelist, I think.
Yeah. Does your friend still do comedy?
No, I haven't. He introduced me to comedy, and then we never fucking talked ever, just accidentally. I don't know, like.
Well, and sometimes that happens. You know, you get into a passion. You know, it's like comedy's a love. So it's like you found this thing that you loved, and then car's going dead.
We got it.
Better go to we gotta go to O'Reilly's, get you a battery.
AutoZone, dude.
It's in the zone. AutoZone. So if you guys have any questions for Nicole here, go ahead and type them in. If you like what we're doing here, please share, subscribe, like. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook again. Yeah, dude, that's sweet. So you like tried it, you got the bug, and was there like a comic that you really like looked up to that you were like, oh, that's who I kind of want to be, or what?
Not until I got in it. I didn't have any kind of context for all the stand-up I watched growing up, I wasn't a particularly big fan of, so stand-up didn't seem realistic to me or like something I even want. Like my family was a big fan of like the Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Hell yeah.
Theory. And so they were like these very formulaic caricature type comedies that I never connected with. So I kind of thought comedy was just some people did sometimes. Yeah. But then once I got into it and realized that I was telling my own jokes and doing my own thing,
that'd be funny. You come next show, no sleeves. You're just Larry the Cable Girl.
Yeah, dude.
I'm here to hook up your Dish Network.
That do that have like caricatures and the acts, and they will sell out shows being those guys. Like I get why it's so profitable, but it's not my style of comedy, and I didn't realize that those things could be. And then now since then, like every comic fan or every comic friend I have is a fan of a comic that they go, oh, you would like him or you would like him.
Oh yeah. Are you hearing me all right? I'm getting some comments here that my audio is breaking up. How am I coming through to you pretty good or what?
Maybe it's breaking up a little bit.
I don't know what I can do really, to be honest. So I mean, we'll see. I'll see what I can do here. I don't know really. I don't know. There's always a technical difficulty. I try to make it better, and it just gets. There's always something. There's always something in this LiveCast game.
Dude, that's why it's called the future comedy.
Yeah, we'll get it sometime in the future. Yeah, we'll get it. Hey, when's the show not gonna have any errors in the future? Here we go. We got some people popping in. Hi, Mike. What's up, Barry? Hopefully you're doing well. Love you, buddy. Man, I've known Barry forever. You do the game and you collect all these people. They come to the shows, and Barry's one of them. He's been coming to shows since back in the day. Yeah, we're doing shows.
No other comic.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, there's got to be people. There's somebody somewhere, but I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for the people who come out and see the shows, and it's nice when people like compliment the show and they say, "Oh, I had such a great time," and I'm so glad that I seen this person, whatever. And I've actually had a few people compliment the show about you. They said, "Oh, I love Nicole. She's my favorite." I fucking like, so that's pretty cool on your thing that you can grow some of your audience from my audience, and kind of it's like a synergy. It's like a synergy. We're gonna synergize and do a big old, maybe one day a U.S. tour, maybe some stuff like that.
Ooh, I would love that.
Friday night was awesome. We were in Cairo, Michigan. Hey, yeah, Steve, that was fun. That was a good time. You want to see Nicole back in Cairo? Throw it back there. It's up to you, Steve. If you want to see Nicole back in Cairo, we'll get her back there.
Oh yeah, Steve.
3-time Lansing's best comic. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. What is the worst gig that you've ever done? What's something where you got there and you're like, oh shit, what did I do?
Oh, you know what? I have like I don't mind shows like that. I have like a weird hate relationship with Waterford, Michigan, but I'll go back anytime I get booked. Like I never smack it out of the park, and I'm just like left with my guts in my hand like a World War II vet at the end of every Waterford show. But I always feel like I want to go back and maybe this time I'll get them. But the worst show I ever had, it was like, oh, dude, you saw me at the Bay City Comedy Festival. That's so awesome.
That's sweet. That's what's up, Steve. See, yeah, so that's awesome. So we got to get you back there in Carroll, Michigan. But go ahead. You were saying the sweet spot. I brought that up. My bad. I got to get better at keeping the flow.
What were we talking about?
You were talking about these tough gigs. Oh, Waterford, Michigan.
The worst spot. They told us it was like an hour and a half away. It ended up being like 2 hours and 45 minutes. We were crammed in like a little tiny car.
Yeah.
I was the feature, and then I was like setting stuff up, and it wasn't included in it was like not like when you do it as a favor for a friend, it's like different, but it's like when you're hired to do one thing, and then they're tacking on all these other things, and then they said that they would pay for food, and then their card got declined, so then we ended up paying.
Oh no! Oh no!
Like silly shit like that. It was just. But that'll happen. That's like your friends run shows, shit like that. Like,
do you feel like you got a chip on your shoulder, like you got something to prove? I mean, you already 3-time Lansing best comic, but I feel like sometimes you perform with a kind of like an attitude, like I'm gonna show you who it is. I'm not just a Eminem look-alike in a car doing 8 Mile. I'm a real. Yeah. Let me see. Here we go. Mike, what up, Mike Ballchin? Watching. That's a callback from Carol. Kathy, is that you, the ball chin? That was so fun. We had a riff on about this lady having balls on her chin all show, and so funny. We're gonna have some clips on that for sure. Put that up. Nice. Barry says, "I've always loved your shows." Thanks, Barry. Love you, bro. Erica. Barry. Oh yeah, Erica's gonna be in Jackson, Michigan, baby. Shout out to Jacktown. So do you think that you have you think you got a little chip on your shoulder? Like you got something to prove? You got something? You come out, you big dick the audience a little bit?
I think it's more. I don't know necessarily that I would call it a chip, because it's not between me and the audience. It's between me and me. They say that in order to be more confident, you have to act more confident. And so sometimes if it's visible that I'm not genuinely confident, it's me not doing my part as acting confident. And if I am pulling off being confident, then boy howdy, am I selling the act.
Yeah, well, you do. I mean, I've seen you come out with some huge clit energy, like fucking.
Yeah.
You came in, you owned the room. The one show that I remember that you really were on fire was Reed City. The Reed City show. You came out swinging that clit hard, and you put it on their table, and you fucking you showed those motherfuckers, dude. It was hard. It was hardcore.
Yo, that's so funny.
That's I remember that, but that's interesting that it's pretty much between yourself and you talk about in your act that that you have some stage fright. Is that real? You really have stage fright, or is that just a good bit?
Oh yeah. I was nervous about talking to you in the car today. Like, even like, I'm so scared. But also one time at a club, the producer said, I like it when you come out of the gate full of energy, and I like immediately internalize that. And so sometimes when I shoot out the gate, I'm like manifesting that single note that one guy gave me one time.
Yeah, I mean that's actually smart. You come out strong, and I mean you set the tone within a few seconds. And once again, let me remind you guys, if you guys are enjoying this, please like, share, comment, so we can get this out to more people. People need to see Nicole Melnyk. They need to know who she is. A Mountain Dew chugging son of a gun on the doing the do. I remember being a kid and going down to the corner store and getting myself a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and a pack of candy cigarettes, trying to be like my stepdad, you know, smoking them on my bike on the way home. Fucking. That's funny. Let's go down to the corner store and get some candy cigarettes. That was like before inflation. You can get candy cigarettes for like 15 cents a fucking pack, dude.
Inflation is so funny, dude. Now a pack of candy cigarettes, dude.
Oh, dude, inflation's nuts right now. I seen somebody post on Facebook that their dad sent them some donuts, right? And on the fucking donut box, it's at $10.50 for a 12 pack of like sugar covered donuts, not like jelly filled donuts, not Long Johns. I'm talking like some fall ass donuts, you know, like they're good for fall, but like I remember donuts being like $3.50 for like a fucking 12 pack, and now they're 11. Steve Len says, is she doing New York and Bay City? Goddamn right she is. Yeah, she is. Yeah, making sure. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to get on Nicole, or get Nicole on as much stuff as she can get on this year. I feel like she's a good part of the team. She's fun to hang out with. We made up a rap song on our way from Traverse City on our way to Gwinn, Michigan one time. It was the Big Clit song. Like literally we have a future as rappers as well. Nicole, Chuck, and Steve and I, we had a whole freaking squad, dude. She was all dude up. Now I forgot what I was even talking to you about. Whoa, because I get on tangents. Oh, we got what's something that you bought that's inflated that you're like, what the fuck? Why does this cost so much money?
Oh my gosh. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm really bad about keeping track of prices. Weed's gone down in price.
That's the only thing that's deflated.
I don't know what inflation is for, but weed's going down in price. And
that's the craziest. That's the only thing that's cheaper. That's the only, literally, because we're comics, right? So I do gigs, and I haven't had to pay for weed in probably 5 years. I mean, sometimes I'll go like buy like a pre-roll or something, you know, have a couple dog walkers or whatever. And I don't smoke that much. So I have a lot. Trust me, I appreciate the free weed, and it's super good. The weed's just getting better and it's getting cheaper. That's the only thing in them.
Give us free weed at a show. Always.
How is water going up to $2 a fucking bottle, but you can get a fucking joint for $1?
Dog, that is such a funny fucking point, dude.
That's like when people used to be like, McDonald's, you can get a fucking Big Mac for $5, but a salad will cost you 10. You know what I mean? Yeah, but now fucking Big Macs cost you 10. Yeah, you can't even do anything.
Yo.
What are we gonna do? What do we in comedy is like one of those things where you don't make a lot of money in the beginning. Like it's kind of a thing that like builds over time, and you learn tools, how to negotiate and make more money as you go. How do you handle that as a comic? Like how do you budget doing these gigs? Because even 3 times Lansing's best comic, it's still a grind. It's still a grind to put everything together. Is there like some secret tricks you do? Like is there?
Yeah, I asked my mom and dad for help, dude. What are you talking about? I don't make enough. Listen, I work at a bar.
Uh-oh, we lost Nicole. I don't know where Nicole got abducted by aliens, and she's gone. She's like, her parents stopped paying for her internet. Yeah, I was just joking. You're still off a little bit. I'm not sure if maybe you're running out of data. Oh, goodbye. This is what I'm talking about. Future. Oh, I can't hear you. You're gone, dude. I I can see your face, but I can't do it. This would be a good time for any questions. If anybody has any questions, let me see. Here we go. Ashley Bean says hello. Ashley, good seeing you. And Carol, always appreciate you coming out. Hey, if you want, log out and then come back in. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. We can see my the whole office. The illusion shattered. I'm in a closet. I'm in the freaking the Future Comedy Show closet here, but it just works out. It's actually, I'm gonna get some sound. I gotta get some more pictures for this side of my head. I mean, there's some Eminem back there. He's doing his damn thing. We got Michelangelo, 2019 best event in Midland. Let me see. If you look up there, you can see my first Laugh Factory check. You can see my first headlining ticket stubs from One Night Stands. Let me see here. We're gonna try to get Nicole back, but I'm here. Here we go. We got her back here. There we.
Yay! Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. That was so funny because like when we're in like duo screens like this, it like looks really like my studio looks really nice. But when you leave, it goes widescreen and you can just see that I'm in a closet doing the.
That's so funny.
I'm like, oh shit, dude, the illusion's busted. Fucking in the comedy closet, dude. Oh my god.
So funny.
Okay, shit. So we were talking about how do you budget? How do you budget when you're a comic? Like how do you make it how do you stretch a buck?
Oh yeah. I mean, I definitely eat like cheap as shit. I'm a big ramen connoisseur. That's like very cheap.
Yeah, you ever put eggs in the ramen noodle?
Oh,
you like
I'll put eggs, I'll put cheese, I'll put jalapeno. I go.
Oh yeah. Spice it up.
Yeah.
I used to be so gangster, dude. I used to take Velveeta macaroni and cheese and then cut up Slim Jims and put those bitches in there. You like that's like how you like I like make it like make my dollar stretch. Here we go. We got Christina Stroud Farrell. What's up, Christina? Looking good there, saying hello. Appreciate you watching the show. Once again, if you're having a good time, you're liking what we're doing here, make sure you like and share. And you can get tickets on my website, mikeball.com. We have tons of shows with Nicole. We're all over the state of Michigan. I'm in Chicago tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Questions? There we go. Oh, this is the other one for Adam. This is like an old thing. That's an old one. That's from Adam Daggy's thing. Here we got. Yeah, he's freaking awesome. Here we go. We got Andrea. We went to school together. Andrea, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. This is Nicole Melnyk, 3-time Lansing's best comic. We're talking about just basically some comedy stuff, how she made it, how she's making it work out. How do you balance your life between being on the stage and being a comedian? It's a demanding gig. Like you're not available for Fridays and Saturdays a lot of times. I know that you got a girlfriend. She also does comedy. So you guys are maybe like separate, like you guys are in two different places. I mean, how do you make time for everything in life?
I barely, on a scale of 1 to 10, like a 6. No, I don't know. I really made it a priority. I already had the investment in making my friendships like valuable and nurtured, so that when I got into comedy, it wasn't that hard to just be like, hey, this is a value. That was like, it felt like if you really don't like, because a lot of comics will let it take over your life. But I gave up. I was already like on the way of giving up things that I thought were like time waste. Like I don't really watch movies. I don't really watch TV. So basically all that extra time I had, I go, well, I'm just gonna use that to focus on comedy.
That's what's up. I like that. It's tough because I know I've had a girlfriend. So like, hey, well, you're gonna go out again tonight. You're gonna go do this. Not the girlfriend I have now. She's awesome. She doesn't ever complain. Yeah. About anything.
Yeah, comics gotta get lucky with that because my last girl was like that. We were like in the middle of a fight and I was like, I gotta.
That's the worst. Right? You know what I mean? That's the worst. If you get in a fight before you leave for a gig, that's where I start cutting it off. If they want to start fight,
she started that fight before you left on purpose. That's what I know.
Yeah,
that's about being a lesbian, dude.
And I don't like. I hate that when you're trying to get me like riled up before I have to be happy. Like I like I like plan my day. I'm like, oh, 8:00, I got to be the most alive that I can be, the happiest I can be. I'm like a host. All these people are coming here, spending their money. They want to be happy. They don't want me in a bad mood. They want to see, they want to be out of their thing for a little bit. So I hate that. Here we go. Christina's from Iowa. We'll be back in Iowa. And actually, Nicole's planning on coming out. We're doing Bettendorf, and we're doing Keokuk, Iowa in February 23rd and 24th. And there we go. Are we coming to Cass City? I plan on having something back in Cass City, probably in the late spring. I just have to talk to the venue, and they want us back, but we're doing a lot of shows in Cairo. So we got like 3 or 4 more shows in Cairo, and then go back to Cass City. I try not to do shows too close. That's called a jailbreak. When you add all the other stuff to the ramen. Ask me how I know. Kathy, how do you no, that's so funny. I
have a joke about the ramen, and people will tell me that's how they do it in jail, and I'm like, that's how I know I'm gonna run this shit, dude.
If you went to jail, you'd run that shit. Yeah. So one time when I was younger, I was driving on suspended license for like I didn't pay like an MIP ticket, and I was driving on suspended, and they sent me to jail for driving on suspended, and my dad wanted to teach me a lesson, so he like left me in there. Like he's like, I'm not bailing you out. None of my family's gonna bail me out. It was only like $300, and they're like, no, you're staying in there. So I'm like in there, right? And ramen noodles like the currency of like jail. Like you can trade a ramen noodle for like a meal or like pretty much whatever you want. It's good. Like it's like the basic. It's like the dollar. It's like the dollar in jail. So, and I was like playing. I was playing poker, and I was playing poker with what's that Sequence. Have you ever played Sequence? The game Sequence with the number. So we took those Sequence chips and we played poker chips, and we do tournaments. And I was cleaning up, dude. I had like 30 things of ramen noodle. I was jail rich. I was like, I'm like just making it ramen noodles. I'm just going crazy. And like before I leave, I'm like, we do like a big cook up, and I get out into the world, you know what I mean? And then I'm like looking down, I'm like, oh shit, dude. I only have like $2.70 worth of noodles. I am not rich. It was like a hard reality coming back. Let me see. What's up, fam? Dick Dickerson's in the house. What's up, brother? Dick Dickerson's got a sweet ass profile picture. He's professional right there. He's got a sniffing his thumb a little bit because he gets the ladies, no doubt about it. And then he said Mike Ball in jail, freaking hilarious. I learned my lesson. That's my thing, and my dad left me in there, so I would not do that again. Yeah. Wow, bro, you know to cook up it. Dick Dickerson was my jail cell partner, but I was actually in North Dorm, which is like where like the petty crimes go. I was like in the place we like watch baseball every day and play Monopoly, church on Sundays. Like, let me see. How long was he locked up? I was in there a month. Not my proudest moment at all. Not my proudest moment, but it was a life lesson. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Dick Dickerson, I've learned a lot about you tonight. Oh, see, that's what you should do. That's why you need to watch these live casts. So you can. That's what it's about. We're getting to know me. We're getting to know Nicole. Nicole, have you ever went to jail? Have you ever gotten in trouble for anything?
I've been arrested and then like arraigned twice. But both times my parents bailed me out. And then the one time I didn't, the first time I didn't tell my parents, my friend bailed me out, but she was like super late and they wanted to put me in general pop. But then there was no, and I guess in order to be admitted, they needed like a female officer on duty, and there wasn't one till 8 a.m. So they said as long as I got bailed out before 8 a.m., I wouldn't have to go. She's never been arrested.
Yeah, here's Dick Dickerson, who lived probably in the Saginaw County. He's got his probably name in the fucking written on the side of the stall.
Girl jail is like actually sexy, dude. When I got busted, they sent me to East Lansing, because it was like a fix-it ticket that I didn't pay, and then the same thing happened. They took me to jail, but they had just busted an anything but clothes party. So when I was like throwing a fit, like I'm about to fucking go to jail again. And then they locked me in the cell, and it was like 8 beautiful ass women. I'm like, actually leave me in here, guys. Like,
yeah, hell yeah. It's so funny when you're like the male side of it. Like you hear like stories about the woman side. They're like, oh, do you hear that they use the toothbrush holders to masturbate? You're like, what? What? Like it's like all like through the like through the birds and shit. Only one time for Dick Dickerson. Hell yeah, Dick. Dick? What you get in trouble for? I wonder what he got in trouble for. We'll have him on. Dick Dickerson, you want to do the show one time? We'll have you on the show. We'll have you on the show when actually shit. Let me see here. Let me see. We'll bring you on if you want to come on. Dick, look in your messenger on Facebook. I'm gonna send you a link if you want to come on and tell us your jail story of how you got in trouble here. But Nicole's like, I don't know, this is my time, motherfucker. Don't come on my show. Dick, here we go. Let me see, Dick Dickerson. That's funny. One time, when the internet first came out, I was like looking up. I wanted to go to like dicksportinggoods.com and I put dick.com. Oh, that was a mistake. The fucking biggest veiniest bastard ever fucking seen in my life. There you go. If you want to come in, Dick, I just sent you the link. Let me see. Oh no, okay. If you want to come, I sent it. There we go. I've been printed and mugshot on file. Stacy, we knew that. We knew you were a young thug. I knew you can't put it past Stacy. Pass of Mari. Pus of okay. Pus of marijuana. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I could see that. Dick Dickerson likes it there. First and last time I was in trouble at 43. I wonder what Stacy did. Stacy looks like she got in a fight at a dildo party. That's fucking, I don't know. We'll see if we can get Dick Dickerson in here. We're going live. Future Comedy Show LiveCast. If you're having a good time, man, like and share the stream. We got Nicole Melnyk, 3-time Lansing's best comic. Here we got Cockerson. Here we go, dude. Cockerson's in here, dude.
What up, though?
Oh, what's up, bro? Hey, go blue, huh?
Yeah, bro. Let me so yeah, my jail story is crazy.
Okay, let's hear this.
I got caught with an ounce of weed bagged up in 5s. And I told my cousin not to do that. Like, don't give me the bag with it all the way in 5s, because then you're gonna get caught for selling it. So they got me in my driveway, which was a dead end. And the only reason the police got me, bro, because it was the 4th of July and they was looking for the bus that my next door neighbor had that had broke down in the middle of the fucking city, bro.
They were looking for a bus and then they found your ass with just a bunch of nickel bags in your pocket.
Bro, I was smoking. And he was like, why would you smoke that where I can smell it? I'm like, shit, this my property. He said, I don't care. And that's when
look at that.
Got me out the car, bro.
Your lawyer, Rio's here.
Jail for 5 years.
Damn, dude, that would suck to have to go to jail for nickel bags for 5 years. We would have never seen you. You really would have been Cockerson.
Yeah,
you would have been Butterson. He's wearing a target on his head. That's what he's saying. The Michigan hat there. So Stacy's thing. My sibling turned me in. They said I was stealing with intent to sell. Now we're learning. We got a criminal network of comedians and fan bases here. They know what's up.
So
I only did 17 though.
17 days.
Hours.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's nice. Your family were like, get him out of there. He's too soft. He's not going to make it in jail. We're going to lose him. He's going to get traded for a Slim Jim. We can't have little Dick Dickerson in there. Dick Dickerson Sr. is like, no, not my baby.
Not little Dick.
Not little Dick. No.
he can't go in. Not little Dick.
Not the little.
The police officer actually got me out.
He did. He actually did. He felt bad.
I ain't have to tell on nobody.
Oh, really? That's pretty good. You didn't tell him. You didn't tell nobody, and they let you out.
Yep.
You ever see those videos where like the guys like sitting there and like the police officers and they're in the interrogation room and one guy's eating KFC and he's like sitting there.
He's telling all. Then they give him a cigarette, a pop, bro. He's like, I tell you who else on the block doing shit too.
Oh, here, look at this. Look at this. We got Stacy. When the trooper was just about to leave my house after questioning me, the guilt got me. Told him to hang on. I have pills. So I was inches away from scot-free. Yeah, nope. Stacy's on here like this is goddamn Dr. Phil. She's letting it all out. I love it.
Shit, some secrets you can say stay secrets, dude. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
One time I did acid and
oh shit. That's what's up.
Hey, I'm about to go get something to eat, bro.
All right, bro. Hey, good seeing you, Dick Dickerson. We'll see you. Yeah. We'll see you on the show here soon.
Ma'am, I gotta get with you because I gotta get you down. I gotta get you down in Ohio. Mike be booked too fucking much. So
yeah, let's you know the people at the Toledo Funny Bone?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you should I emailed them about a show. But they don't really know who I am. So if you see there, tell them to look out for my email. Just tell them you know about me.
All right. That's cool. I'll get on that tomorrow.
Hell yeah. All right, bro. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Dick Dickerson. We'll see you before you know it.
All right, love y'all.
Peace be with you. Love you, buddy.
Love you.
There we go. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was nice. Here we go. Okay, there we go. We gotta bring it up like that. Yeah, that was a fun little segment. We'll just bring people on. That's our new segment. It's like, how many times have you been to jail? The comedians were like, so we just like call all the comedians. They tell all their stories.
What about you? Rio was talking. What Rio go to jail for? Is he still watching?
Yeah, Rio knows some shit. Rio's on here. Rio's gonna be.
What you went to jail for?
No, I don't know if that's what he was just saying. He was being a Facebook lawyer. He was like saying that's what he had with the dime bags. But if you Rio's gonna be doing the show in Jackson, Michigan, December 15th. Dante's on the next one, so I got like a couple booked up on the for the next one. Here we go.
Yeah, I wanted to ride with him. I told him that I would come with.
Rio says on the 3 pairs, and Pete. I like how he edited. That's what's up. Man, that's a good little tear there. I liked where we're going with that. That was pretty. That was pretty fun. What
that was a lot of fun.
You think that you're the same comic you were when you first started, or how have you evolved as a comic, would you say?
Oh, no way. Dude, when I started stand up, I was like really into like meditation and like peace of mind and like patience, and we're all just energy. And now I have to like, because of how like competitive comedy can be and sort of needs to be in order for the cream to rise to the top, I find myself moving further away. Like I was like really worried about this competition, and I was like trying to explain to my friend that if year one had heard me talking about comedy in a way that wasn't just fun, like I would be disappointed in my, like, you know what I mean? So in taking it more seriously, I think I've stopped. I have to remind myself that I started doing it because it's fun.
Yeah, well, that's very important too. That it should be fun.
Yeah, and it always is fun, but also, dude, sometimes you get like 2 bombs in a row, and you're like, all right, I'm mad now.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm just joking. But yeah, I had one of my worst bombs in Lansing ever. At Max, I brought this chick to go do the open mic at Max, and we drove from Saginaw. It was like the first time we were hanging out. I was like, come out, you'll see me. I was doing good. I was like only a couple years in, but I was like ripping up the open mic scene, thinking, I was slinging it around, that big clit energy, and
hell yeah.
And I brought her there, and I bombed so hard, and she wouldn't look at me the whole ride home. She looked out the window the whole way. That's like a learning moment there. Stacy said
recently bombed at Max. That's so fun.
Yeah, I mean it happens, especially there. We need to be in Gaylord every month. We're there pretty much at like 4 times this year, so we're there a lot. Best person to make fun of, at least I think so, is myself. I've got years of content. Yeah, Stacy, you're awesome. You're fun. That's, people can't take themselves too seriously. That's another thing about comedy, is that you get into it and you think, you're taking everything too seriously, and it's like, it is supposed to just be fun. I mean, that's the point of having a job that you like. It's like, oh, this is gonna be a good time. Let me see. What? Okay, this is probably we're gonna wrap it up. I got a couple questions here, and then we'll wrap this up. You've been doing it, Elise. How long you been doing it? Like 5 years, 3 years?
Yeah, it's about that long.
5 years.
Yeah, I think I'm going going on my 5th year, maybe. But also, man, time's not real.
Time's not real. It's not a real place. And once again, guys, if you're enjoying this, you're watching it, make sure that you like and share the stream. I'm going to say that one more time. Get tickets at mikeball.com. What advice do you have for people who want to get into comedy or they're just starting out? How can they be their city's best comic 3 years in a row?
Ooh, I'm working on like a little cheat sheet of like my master list of advice or like lessons, like a little comedy Bible myself. And a lot of them are goofy and silly, but some of them are like, I think the biggest thing is like not taking things personally, like not specifically, like never ever think they didn't book me because they don't like me. Even if they don't like you, who gives a fuck? If they're not booking you, it doesn't matter. Be booked that day by a different guy. And also understand that like in that people are gonna book their friends. Like you can't help what relationships people already have with people as a new comic to even like shoulder your way in. It's like if they don't know you, they don't trust you. If they don't trust you, they won't book you. So like,
from a producer side, it's like you gotta trust these people aren't gonna come up and do a friggin' abortion rape joke on the fucking first set and set the whole room on a negative trajectory for the rest of the night. That's good. That's good advice. I think that is good advice. Don't take anything personally. I wrote with Nicole to a show and I felt like I gained a year of experience from that. True story. Aww. Okay. That's what's up, Rio. I would say if I would like just thinking, this is what I've been thinking lately is if you aren't on a show and you want to be on a show, you can't just send a message. You got to go meet them. Go meet them in person. And that's probably the best advice I would say for me anyways.
I ride with people or I ask people to ride with me. I'm all about that. Yeah. I want to know everybody and I want to have at least a relationship where they have a face and at least a joke or a body energy or like a stage presence in mind when they think of me, not just a name on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what's up. I like that, Nicole. All right, and I mean, I feel like this has been like a really great live cast. I've really enjoyed it. Is there anything that you want to leave with these people with, like one more, like a little Nicole nugget, of Nicole?
Yeah, I want to ask you. How long do I gotta be doing your shows before I get to be the guy at the end that goes, and hey, crowd, give it up for Mike Ball. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
You can do it any show. You can do it any show you want to do it.
All right, that's fair.
Just talk to Steve so you guys both do it at the same time. That's funny. Dave did it the other day.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's always like a really cool, respectable comic move, and it's like I think it's such a great way to end the show.
Yeah, it's
like. You just give so much love when you perform, and then so when it's like giving back.
You know who started that? Jay Bell started that. Jay Bell started doing that, and we kind of just took it off from Jay Bell because Jay Bell, because I always like give it up for everybody. I'm like give it up, and then we just end it. And Jay's like, oh fuck no, come on, dude. Because sometimes I'm not too self-involved. I like to give you guys all the credit and people. I mean, that's kind of like the one thing that I enjoy it from the producer side of it is that watching people grow. Like I watched like Steve Kaz grow. Like he was like he was good when he first started doing comedy with me, but now he is like fucking fantastic. He's like on another level. And I mean, there's like people like that where it's like, wow, that's crazy.
I love Steve.
Yeah, Steve's fantastic. He'll be headlining. You'll be headlining. It'll be crazy because we'll be like in 5 years, we'll all be looking back and you guys will all just be headlining the clubs and I'll just be seeing it. It'll be crazy. But hey, once again, like and share the stream. Get tickets at mikeball.com. See Nicole. She's on you're on a ton of shows coming up. I'm excited to have you. What a fantastic thing. Thank you for coming on. Actually, I'm going to turn off the live cast and I'll talk to you for 1 second after that.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Peace be with you.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Take it easy. Get tickets. Peace.
Get tickets.